The existing format is 15 years old and 14 years out of date.
It's not out of date. If it gets results, we use it. What the hell are you doing?
Opening the champagne.
Well, there's no need to take all day about it. What are you, some sort of imbecile?
Oh, I'm sorry. This is my first day on the job.
That's no excuse for incompetence. You take hours to get here and you can't even serve the drinks properly. What is this, a hotel or a mental institution?
I don't know. You're staying here, not me.
Get her name, report it to the management, and wipe that stupid grin off your face.
It seems I have to ask you your name.
It's Marilyn. Marilyn Mason. Look, this is my first day on the job. If you report me, they'll throw me out.
Well, I wouldn't want that on my conscience, would I? Now, look, don't worry. Just leave it to me. I'll talk to her.
Hello?
Has Dr. Miller left yet?
Hold on. Dr. Miller, telephone call for you.
Hello?
It's Vera Bennett here. I just wanted to thank you for all your help since my mother died.
Oh, it's all right. How are you feeling?
I'm fine. I've just finished making all the arrangements. There's nothing left to do until the funeral. I wondered if you weren't doing anything, if you might like to come over for a meal tonight.
Well, I'd like to, Vera. I'm a bit tied up for the next week or two. Maybe some other time.
Yes, maybe some other time. I'm sorry to have bothered you.
I think you've had enough.
You're not paid to think. Just fill the glass.
You make me look like a fool, Helen.
That's the one thing you're quite capable of doing without my help.
Look, why did you report her after I promised you wouldn't? She's probably been fired because of it.
She deserved to be reported. I don't tolerate incompetence or rudeness.
It was her first day on the job. She was nervous.
Dear James. Still got a soft spot for common little working-class sluts.
They are human.
Ha! What they are is pathetic. They have neither the intelligence or the ambition to make anything of themselves. They deserve to be exploited.
Yeah, well, you'd know all about that.
I don't notice you complaining about it, except when it affects your chances of making one of them. We both know you've got the hots for her. But you can't have her. So why don't you just forget about it and concentrate on your contractual obligations?
I don't think so.
You do as you're told.
I'm not in the mood for your particular brand of humor tonight, Helen. I think I'll go out and see how the human beings are getting along these days.
James! You look terrible.
This may come as a surprise to you, Helen, but we don't all sleep fully dressed and wrapped in cellophane.
Pour me a scotch while you're at it.
On closer inspection, I'd say I wasn't the only one who had a heavy night.
I've half a mind to fire you for walking out on me.
Yeah, well, you suit yourself. The way I feel right now, I couldn't care less.
I hope it was all worthwhile. Did you find your little blonde waitress?
I wasn't looking.
Then where were you all night?
I thought that was fairly obvious. In a bar.
Morning, sir. Detective Sergeant Grace, CIB. This is Constable Hall. We'd like a word with Miss Masters.
What about?
Morning, madam. I understand you have in your possession a rented motor vehicle. White, a Jaguar. Registration AHH818.
Yes, I am renting a white Jaguar. I have no idea of the license number.
You have the keys?
No, I always leave them in the car.
Do you realize that's against the law in this country?
No, I don't. Look, what's this all about?
You drive the car last night?
No, I didn't leave the hotel.
Look, officer, I think you'd better tell us what's going on.
Yes, sir. The car was involved in a hit-and-run accident last night. A 12-year-old boy was killed.
Are you sure it was the same car?
Yes, madam, we're sure. We'd like you to come down to the station and answer a few more questions.
Hey, you know that Helen Masters chick? Her and that guy with her just wheeled off with a couple of cops. And I tell you what, none of them were smiling either. What do you reckon they could have done?
I don't know, but I hope they throw in the pound and throw away the key. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be down here doing this.
Throw her in the what?
Pound, solitary. Oh, that's what they call it. I saw something about it on telly the other night.
Oh.
Hi, Carpenter. Now, you're very lucky. You could have been sacked on the spot for that incident the other day. I hope you realise that.
Yes, Mr. Harris.
It's on my own responsibility that I'm giving you a second chance. Now, you're not going to be a naughty little girl and let me down, are you?
No, Mr. Harris.
Good. Good.
Well, I got that bloody salted You found the ground glass in the grass. No. I tell you what. You haven't anything else. I thought you were on diet anyway. Here, give us your cup, love. I'll read your leaves for you.
Oh, I don't believe in that sort of thing, Dick.
Give us a look. Oh, yes. Yes. You see that? Like a gate opening. Well, that means you're going to be out of here sooner than you think. And you see those bits there? Like horns? Well, that means animals like cows and goats and things. You're going to be living on a farm somewhere in the country. And I can see a young man living with you. Hey, you haven't got a little brother, have you? Funny, I definitely get a little brother. Anyway, you're going to be really happy there, getting up in the morning, milking the cows, feeding the chooks. It's going to be a real paradise.
With a quack, quack here and a quack, quack there. Here a quack, there a quack, everywhere a quack, quack. Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O.
It wasn't Mum's fault! I was the one who told them. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, you better look after yourself, hadn't you? You know what happens to laggers.
Keep an eye on them. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Take your time. You look as though you should be home in bed.
If I didn't know any better, I'd swear she'd been on the slops.
Good morning.
Morning, Doctor. I'm sorry about last night.
That's all right.
Well, I didn't mean to trouble you. I know you have your hands full taking care of all the prisoners. Some more than others, of course.
I treat all the prisoners the same, Vera.
You mean you slapped them all around the way you did Karen Travers the other day?
That was a mistake. Something personal.
There's no need to explain to me, Doctor. It's none of my business how you get your kicks.